Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Checking in with the Ole Miss head coach before the game. He understands the importance of this game as a separator in the conference standings. With both teams undefeated, some games under their belt, this will be a great test for his team to see if they are on track to make it to the conference championship. He wants their total focus, their total composure, and their total attention today in this crucial conference matchup. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Rebels ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Georgia's offense will take the field first. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. On the run, it's Bowens. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. And what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the two top teams in the conference. These might be two of the better teams in the entire country. These two teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead. This is a matchup, regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference of college football you've been waiting to see.
Man, it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position, you hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot on the line today.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Straight ahead, it's Bowen. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield. He does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about. And early on, they don't have an answer for him.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns. Because, geez, early on, he's in the backfield right away. Got to have some kind of an answer, man. First of all, maybe not run towards his side. Secondly, maybe we double team him. But there's got to be a plan because when you get near him, bad things happen for your offense.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. No choice but to get rid of it, and it'll be fourth down. Georgia sends out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. So Ole Miss offense will now get its first chance with the football. And Deuce Knight will be running the show here. Portal transfer from Auburn. And he's gotten himself right in the middle of the early Heisman race with his performance. quick give. It's Lacey. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
Piles his way ahead. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Back's got it on the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on.
Snags it and he's open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. Got a little grass. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Rebels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Trying to surge it in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. The play fake. Moves to his right. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Hits inside, it's Bowens. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Tells to run, wants to pass. Rolls right. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Got it, looking for the first down. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll bring it out. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return as the coverage unit right on top of him. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. On the move, it's Bowen. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Hand it to the back. Knocked down immediately.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Finds his big tight end. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Rebels have it with a 1st and goal. Quarterback keeper. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal.
And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Georgia sideline, there is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense is feeding off it, the crowd is feeding off it, and they've got their backs against the wall in a hostile environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive in this game. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly.
It's a good-looking run, and I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line, guys that communicate and guys that get pushed. They've put many running backs into the NFL, but it's because of these big old hog mollies up front.
He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Press center downs going to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. The run inside. It's Lacey. Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Give to the running back. That hole closed quickly. A pickup of 1 to the 15.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him,
He's loose on the right. He's inside the 40. The 20. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels!
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They'll ride him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Georgia lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. On the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Running inside. It's Lacey. They were all over it.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive...
Looking for a huge play. Grabs it inside the 15. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. Now from inside the red zone. The screen, and watch out. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass, it's Knight. Fires quickly. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Gonna look downfield again. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Fitted in the window for the score. The AT unit on the field. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. we're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Got it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Georgia sends out the punt team. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. And the returner is stopped. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Rebels sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll run him again. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Burrowing for yardage. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Looking to throw, it's Knight. Fires to the middle. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun, it's Bowens. And he's not going anywhere as this defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the number 7 team, the Missouri Tigers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Ollie, what's the story as we start this second half?
Guys, catching up with the Rebels head coach, he is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. He's past the sticks. Turns on the Jets. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Rebels. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense is so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Wide receiver going in motion. Third down play from the gun. They're all over him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Trying to get started. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Look out. Hit as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. Bringing it back. Inside the touchdown, Georgia. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's Alexander. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got the first down. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. To the ground. He's got it again. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. This time they'll throw it. Gets rid of it.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Needs it. Absolutely nowhere to go as they stop him behind the line on 4th down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it in his belly. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Tight end now in motion. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go for the end zone. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Georgia sends out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Rebels offense is back on the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they...
Running wide open down the gut of the field. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. His huge game continues. 3rd time he's gotten pay dirt in this one, and numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the season.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep...
And he clumps it up inside the 20. Corralled by the kicking team.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job with ball security.
They'll run it. It's Lacey. Knocked down in the backfield. And he's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 12. Just feeds the running back. Spins away from the defense. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Rebels trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Back to throw, it's Duckworth. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide, and I can throw them the football, and they can make a play over top of somebody.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Straight ahead, it's Daniels. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Georgia lining up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Dave.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They give it to him again. Taken down.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the left side. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right side, it's Smith. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the run. Finds space on the right. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And the Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wide receiver comes in motion. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. The Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Trying the run, it's Daniels. Oh, what a move. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Dogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear there's only one really good team. It